Hello coin engineers! In the last video of our Binance Futures tutorial, we learned how to use hedge mode. If you want to watch that chapter, you can click on the playlist link which is in the descriptions and pinned comments. Also, I strongly suggest you to watch entire playlist since you cannot find a tutorial playlist full of information and experience for free. In today's chapter, I will give you some pro tips to make you a better trader. You can learn all those tips by yourself, but it will take a lot of time, maybe a couple years and lots of money since you will be stopped out or liquidated to learn them hard way. So watch the video until the end and pay attention to every word that I say. Last thing before we start, if you don't have a Binance account and want to register, you can click on the special link to register to Binance with 20% lifetime commission discount. And don't forget to click on this link or write this code in your futures interface to get an extra discount while trading futures. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell in order to get the priceless contents for free every day. Also, you can join our other social media accounts such as Twitter, Instagram, and Telegram in order to get every content that we share. If you're ready, let's start. First tip, open your positions according to the trend. Check the trends on monthly, weekly, daily, then hourly candles, and if the trend is upwards, wait for a support line to open a long position. If there's a downtrend, wait for a strong resistance to open a short position. Let's make an example now. In the monthly candles, we can see clearly there is a downtrend in the Bitcoin at today's price. Now let's look at the weekly trend. And when you look at the weekly trend, you can also see the downtrend with two big waves of price drop and two waves of correction rallies. Now, in the weekly trend, there's a little drop too, but we don't know if it will find a support here and make a double bottom or it will continue going down. And now let's check the daily trends. You can see a clearly downtrend also. Here is the correction that we saw on a weekly trend, and the lower bottoms and tops are in the play right now. Now it's time to look at the 4-hour candles. 4-hourly candles is the best option to trade in my opinion. And you can see a clearly sideways trend in the 4 hours. So you must wait a breakout or breakdown to open a position. If it breaks down this support line, you can open a short position. And if it breaks this line, if you are trading really short term, you can open a quick long position or you can wait until this top breaks out. So the trend in 4 hours turns into an uptrend and gives you signal to open a long position. And now it's time for our second tip. Plan your trade before opening your position. This means do not randomly open your positions, even if it makes sense. Plan where you will buy and sell. Also, if that position turns against you, where will you be stopped out? Use your technical and fundamental analysis skills to find the best support and resistance zones. And also, if there's any formation, you can learn everything about technical analysis through this link. Click on it and start watching our free technical analysis tutorial playlist. If you plan everything and give orders before opening a position, you get rid of the psychology factor on your trade. This will make your trades more successful in the long run. You will see an example of this at the next chapter of our tutorial, which is the final part. In that part, we cover everything that you have learned in this tutorial playlist. Definitely watch it to see how I think and do before opening a position. The third tip, trade every cent as they are $1 million. In money markets, your portfolio is everything. You cannot risk even the smallest part of your portfolio for nothing. So trade your each cent as they are $1 million. If you have a small portfolio, it's normal not to care about small losses. But when you get it bigger and bigger, these little gambles may turn into an addiction. And you can start losing thousands of dollars in just a gamble trade. And this is something that could drive you to ending your whole trading career. Now it's time for the fourth tip. Close your ears to all the noise of markets. Everyone is single in this market. No one will cover your losses or want a percentage from your profit. So you may listen to other people's thoughts about the market, but do not act with their decisions as it is yours. Opening the exactly same trades with someone else will hurt you in the long term. And listening to everyone's opinions may blur yourselves, since your mind will get full of different worthless ideas. And the fifth tip. If you're in a streak, stop trading for a while. This streak may be anything, both winning and losing. Losing streaks will raise your stress hormones and it will definitely hurt your brain's processing skills. You will not be able to clearly think and try to do revenge trades. And you know what I think about revenge trades. They bring nothing but more losses and stress. If you're on a winning streak, stop trading for a while too. Being on a winning streak will boost your every primal instincts and you will feel like a superhero. You will start acting like there's no rules and you will never lose money again. You will trade without any caution and this will bring a huge loss to you which will wipe most of your gains you had before. 60. History repeats itself. Markets tend to move in an endless circle. This circle has two stops and they are bear and bull markets. Every bear and bull market has an end and it will start where you least predict them to start. And this applies to you too. Every trader has good and bad times. Your trades will be incredibly profitable for a long time and for some time you will be closing the week or month with a red P&L. So each trade you have profit, get some of your money out to prepare yourself for hard times. If you earn a life-changing money, change your life. And never risk a life-changing money in the markets, since there are no undone button or return policy of the markets. 70. If you're having a hard time in real life, do not trade in the markets. While trading, the thing that we need is a clear mind. We need it since we should prepare a trading plan and stick to it until we make our profit or stop out. If something bothers you in your real life and you feel stressed or tired, just solve the problem or wait until that problem doesn't bother you anymore. I saw lots of incredibly successful traders who lost everything they had in a really short time because they took a wrong trade while having a stressful day. That wrong trade and stress made them to open revenge trades again and again. They were feeling like a superhero since their winning streak, so they couldn't accept that they might lose money too. All those revenge trades took most of the things from them, and some of them had to start from zero again. And now it's time for the 8th thing. Do not move your stop loss level. Human nature tends to think positively. We all do sometimes. Did you ever thought in a position that you will be stopped out, but the price will bounce after stopping you out? And if you felt that, did you change your stop loss level? Were you right or wrong? Or what's your success percentage? Probably sometimes you were wrong, maybe most of the times. But just one time which the price doesn't bounce and you are stuck in a downtrend, every right decision of yours will wipe themselves out since you will keep moving your stop loss level until you get liquidated. Learn how to and where to put your stop loss orders through the link in the descriptions and never bother with your stop loss level after opening a position again. You might be right for a time and make a profit, but you are wrong in the long term since it will become a habit of yours and drive you to bigger losses. 9th and the last tip, make a balance for your life. Trading makes addiction, just like gambling. If you lose the track of time, you will find out that you lost most of your friends and your loved ones worrying about you. You can trade every time. Markets doesn't run away, but social relations and time does. As I've said earlier countless times, plan your trade before entering it and put an alarm to notify you when the price hits your target. This way, you won't need to sit in front of a computer all day and watch the meaningless price action which harms your psychology and fitness level. Trade while living your life. Do not live while trading. There's a big difference between them. And this is the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. See you in the next chapter where we will cover everything you'll learn through the tutorial playlist.